Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Amphibia season 2 episode 5B, the second half of the episode called Wax Museum. And let's get started. And once again, I'm really glad to be back with Amphibia, to review it again. Okay, so before we get to this, where Ant's about to do something. So they're out of Ripid Vale, because the last time we left off was Ripid Vale. So now they're entering what was called Stony Gulch, and Anne, Hop Hop Sprig, and Polly like new town, new town, new town, and then it's like, oh, he said, shop, another shop. Okay. And he's like, oh, Hop Hop, what can we buy? And Hop Hop opens his wallet, dust. And he has this weird license. He's like, oh, nothing much. Only we can afford is window shopping. Yeah, it's only window shopping. Sorry, kids. And, and Anne's like, I need some fresh air. And then she takes off her hood. And it was like, and it's these crowd of people right here. And she's like, right. Sometimes I forget I'm a freak in this world. But Anne, when in Ripperville, when everyone was talking about you, like, oh, if you didn't notice Creature Wally, I would have had it stuffed and stuff. And everyone like talking about her, how weird she is. And this isn't like the same week. How could you forget that? And you were wearing this hood. Why would you be wearing it if you weren't trying to hide yourself? So, that was a little, like, come on. And the baby, this baby right here, I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl, but the tadpole starts crying, and it's like, oh no, I'm not a monster, I'm just weird. She wiggles her nose and, wiggles her ears, and she's like, ta-da, and I was like, ooh, and then the tadpole's like, mommy, the one who's holding the baby, give the freak money. And she was like, the mom's like, oh, it was a lovely performance, so here you go. And it's like, ooh. And Polly said, milk it. And she pushes her bucket towards Anne. And, she's like, and this is it. And she's like, look at this. Oh, my finger's missing. And it was like, ooh. I was throwing more money. And then did this guy telling this guy with the mustache, oh, this is way better than that creepy oddities museum. And Anne to do a joke, hey, an oddities museum? What the heck is an oddity in Amphibia? Am I right? Everyone's like, because he kind of found that confusing and insulting at the same time. Because everyone's like, what do you mean? Because Amphibia is normal to them, and Amphibia is weird to her. So if they were at Earth, there was like, oh, what the heck is an oddity on Earth? That everyone in the human world would be like, well, that's kind of insulting. Like, we mean weird. So that's kind of, and it's like, yeah, stick to physical comedy, got it. And and it's I like transitions, like kind of like sun setting, and then was kind of closing up shop. And then Sprig's like, well, Anne, you made a bucket of money, literally. And yeah, not to spend this cash. And then, if anyone knows Gravity Falls, the Curiosity Hut Mystery Shack, I say Gravity Falls was either the first or second show that I've ever really gotten into. Yeah, so that show like really means a lot to me. The other one was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that was on Nickelodeon. Like, I think I watched all throughout that. So I forgot the year, but that was really good. I think they went in space at one point, but anyway, so we had the Curiosity Hut, with the triangle, the eye, Bill Cipher, and the pine trees around it, and the lanterns. I just love it. It looks definitely different from everywhere else. And he's like, oh, let's go there. It's still open. And Hop Hop's like, well, okay, and you made the money, but please keep your hood up. I don't like it that you're drawing so much attention to yourself. And she's like, deal. And then look at this place. All seeing eye, Bill Cipher. This is a weird monster, an axolotl, creature, gnomes, the question mark shirts, treasure chest, a mantis. I don't know. This is a bird or something. I think this is the love dove. I can tell by like the chest and like the necks. This is like a two-headed love dove. Remember from dating season? I don't know what this thing is, but there's another eye right there. So this looks pretty cool. And the bioluminescent mushrooms. It's golden. And like ooh. And like froms, okay. And Paul's like, okay, we saw it, let's leave and never come back. And Anne's like, no, come on. And they're all hug each other and looks at them. And she's like, and she's like, guys, come on. It's all fake. They're trying to scare you. And she's like, oh, look at this hot mess. And look at this guy. It's Grunkle Stan. This is the frog version. And she's like, wow, this looks realistic. And Paul's like, yeah, he even smells real.
Hands off the merchandise! The old mistaken for a grotesque lifeless being. Works every time. Welcome to my Museum of Oddities. I go by many names, but you can call me the Curator.
So I don't want to play too much, but he's like, oh, the mistaken wax form that the mistaken that looks like a wax form is real life. I go by many names, but you can call me the Curator. And he even moves his eye patch like Grunkle Stan does. In the episode Wax Museum in Gravity Falls, sorry, spoilers for that episode. The show is really important. Sorry, spoilers. Somewhere he pretends to be he doesn't really pretend to be a wax statue, but everyone thought he was a wax statue. Like, oh my god, Grunkle Stan, don't scare us like that. So he's like, oh, I'm the Curator. And Paul's like, little on the nose, but okay. And he's like, oh, come to join my museum oddities. Like, but he even has the question mark money bag, and he even has the cane. Oh, this guy's perfect. And it's Alex Hirsch playing Grunkle Stan, the Curator in this universe. And he was the voice actor for Grunkle Stan in the Gravity Falls universe. Like, this is like two different universes. So Amphibia and Gravity Falls aren't connected unless they would do like a multiverse thing. That hasn't been confirmed, at least to me. So as to my recollection, in the whole, like, there's in my mind, there's like a Disney multiverse. There's the Amphibia universe and there's the Gravity Falls universe. So two different universes. So come follow me, and then and he just has the one-liners. He's like, hey, what's wrong, honey? Like, your face is too ugly for the real world. Ha! And he, it's too ugly for public. And she's, oh, wouldn't you like to know? Ooh, a mystery. I love it. Now, come on, I'm gonna show you around. I was right. The two-headed love dove. I was right. I could bring you the two. Oh, some sort of marriage allegory or whatever. Oh, he made a reference to Airbud. Oh, the Airbug. There's no rule in the bug ball rule book that says that a praying mantis can't play bug ball, because the ball is a natural bug. So you're kind of playing not really your species, but he's wearing 8. He's like, oh, please check around. And hey, breathing the dust is extra. And he even does a smoke bomb and running away. And Paul's like, And I put his moves. Paul's like, Hop, please. Sprig, let's go. The eyes are watching me. And Hop was like, well, I've seen enough. And this place is freaking us out. We're gonna wait outside. Okay. And then she's like, and looks in the what was it, Mrs. Fish? Okay, that looks weird. But she goes into artifacts, and I'm looking at that. I'm like, is that a Walkman? And I guess it's like a frog hand and a skull or something. And look, another question mark. Is that the Loch Ness monster? Maybe. But look at the artifact room, and she's like, whoa, no way. It's a Skip Man. Okay, Skip Man, Walkman. And then, and I just want to play this right here.
Let's have one of these. How did it get here? Hey, curator, how much is this skip? The Skip Man. It can be yours for 1,000,000 coppers.
So she's like, whoa, my parents had one of these, like this Skip Man. How did it get here? The questions I'm asking. And then she's like, hey, curator. And obviously, he just appears out of nowhere. You see like the master magician, like that he is, the sneaky type, con man. And he's like, oh, the Skip Man, it can be yours for 1,000,000 coppers. And he's like, oh, come on, man. I can't afford that. And he's like, okay, I'll cut you a deal. Do you have anything to exchange for me? Like, or something vomit inducing so I can exchange the display here. And she's like, oh, I do. He's like, sweet tadpole Mary. Yep, I'm the ultimate attraction, baby. Like, I'll make you a deal. Give me the Skip Man. Well, like, you give me the Skip Man after I be your museum's attraction for 1 day only. And she's like, and he's like, say no more, kid. 1 day of you, and the Skip Man of everything I know about and where it came from is yours. Oh, cool, we're gonna get lore and stuff. And oh, thanks, dude. This is so important to me. Thank you. And I have something really special planned for you. Just come tonight after closing. And then Anne's like, oh, you're surprising. Oh, I love the sound of that. Bye. And he's like, oh, we just paid her frog Zeus. I'm like, Zeus. And he's like, he's even wearing like, he doesn't have his shoes on, but they're frogs. He's sweeping. He has the facial hair. He has the voice, the same voice actor. I'm really glad he came. He has the hat. He has the shirt with a question mark. He has the pants. Love it.
Do you ever get the feeling that we exist simultaneously in multiple parallel universes, completely unaware of the other's very existence? You've been licking yourself again, Frog Zeus. Got me again, Mr. Pogs.
And then he's like, oh, you've been licking yourself again, Fox. And he's like, he even points out my little thing in the Disney multiverse in my head. There's many different universes, and just the Gravity Falls one, and there's the Amphibia one, and Fox is just figuring it out. He's like, oh, you've been licking yourself again. Is that a reference that he might be like a poisonous frog, and you licking yourself, you're like inducing the poison inside you, so you're going crazy? Maybe, I don't know. That's my little theory right there. Ooh. So, do I want him to be? Okay, I just leave right there. He's looking at his elbow. Okay, and that's all I have for clips and stuff. So, oh, cool. They have a scuba diver helmet with some crystals beside it. Well, that's pretty cool. But okay. And right after, Anne kicks the door open. Guys, I have something important to show you. Oh, what is it, Anne? Like, the guy has a Skip Man. The curator has a Skip Man. Okay, like, what is that? Oh, trust me, it's huge. All I need to do is tomorrow be the museum's main attraction for 1 day, like, only for tomorrow. What? Like, it's only till closing time. Like, no, Anne, we can't. You can't do this. But this is something from my world. It could explain so much, and it could. And Hopup's like, I understand that, Anne, but that curator guy, look at him. He's just looking through the window. He pulls like the curtains, and you see his eye patch and eye. And Hop has a decent idea. Hey, what about we sleep on it. We talk about it some more. We come back in the morning when the shop opens, the museum opens, and we'll see if we can get some answers. Okay? And she's like, okay, I can wait until you fall asleep. She has a mischievous look, and I'm kind of okay with it because it's kind of funny because when everyone's sleeping and Hop sleeping with his eyes open, classic, ever since like the first episode, we know that about him. He sleeps with his eyes open. And we see Anne still with the mischievous grin, so she's been doing that the whole time. Okay, whatever. I find that funny. And you even see Sprig's action figures that he took with him to leave the valley to Newtopia. He took it with him. Oh, that's pretty cool. And she's like, oop, and she grabbed one of the action figures because before it can land in Hop Pop's mouth, and she gently puts it back, and she and she leaves, and and then you see the door. It's made the action figures rattle. It's like, oh my goodness, is it gonna fall on him? And you just see Hop Pop creepily with his eyes open, and then he's like, oh, and the door's open. Oh, curator, where are you? And fires, the torches and everything. And he sees curators creepily smiling. Oh, that's not creepy at all. And he's like, oh my dear, like look at that platform. Like that's meant for you. Oh, like the star. Am I supposed to stand on it? I'm gonna stand on it. Well, bam. And he's like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. Hey, since you're the main attraction for like one day, I'm gonna lend you its big secret. Nothing's fake. Everything's real. Real, made out of wax. Just like you. And then he like lands the tube. And she's like, yep. That all tracks. And he's like, well, that's surprising how easy it was. I mean, honestly, I thought that I was being like, so obvious. And he's like, oh, I can't believe I fell for this. I'm so stupid. And the thing about Grunkle Stan, like, or the curator in this universe, is that both of them are very charming. Like, you can listen to them to talk about your problems. And, she's like, oh, I'm so stupid, and I fell for this. And he's like, hey, come on. You're not stupid. I'm sure you're a very bright young lady who's just having a rough day. And she's like, oh, that's so sweet of you to say. Hey, that's what I'm here for. Hey, well, I guess you realize you're going to become wax too. And like, pulls the switch. Ah! And then the action figures fall into Hop Pop's mouth. Like, blah! Dang it, boy! Wait, where's Anne? I guess Anne snores or has like her arm and legs sticking out from the bed because how else would you know that she's gone? And he's like, oh wait, where's Anne, guys? And Spring's like, oh, she must have went back to see that curator guy. And we need to go after her. And Hop Pop's like, yeah. And Paul's like, the museum, that creepy museum with the statues at night. You know what? You two go. I'm gonna see Harold on the fort. Hop Pop's like, no, you don't. And they have the torches. They sink in through the window, and you see, curator eating canned meat, just like Uncle Sam, and you see the tanks being filled up with the wax. Filled up with the wax, and he's like, oh, and he's like, oh, you can charge double the price, and does not want to hear this. She's like, oh, kill me, oh my goodness. And it's like, oh, you want some of this canned meat? It's edible. Like, she's like, ugh. And like, you see the machine that stops, like, oh, this is what I get for using a cheap machine. And like, ugh, she's trying to get to work, and Polly is staring at the statue, and statue's not moving, but she's like, stop staring at me. And Hop Pop is like, okay, let's come up with a plan. Hop Pop's like, okay, boy, you sneak in through the back. I'm gonna try to save Anne. And then the curator's like, haha, it's working again. And then and it's like, there's no time for that. And the curator's like, who are you, cop? I'm not going back to Frog Prison. And Gronk was saying he went to prison. And it's like, and then she sees Hop Pop there too. Oh, there's just common frogs. I can put you in the same mold. The two-headed common frog of Froglantis. It's brilliant. And he's chasing after them. And and it's like, no, guys, get out of here, save yourselves. And Polly's like, sees the eyes move. He's like, oh, I knew it. Enjoy being wax, you demon. And enjoy being mush, you wax demon. And it comes alive. She's like, this is worse. And the curator has Hop Pop and recording. Oh, it looks like the end of you two. And then you see Polly moving out of the way for that wax thing, the creature to get out. And the creature's like, And she's like, no, my wax creation. And Hop Pop and Spring's like, come on, we need to free the rest. And he's like, ah. And then she's, they're freeing everyone else. So Airbug is playing the bug ball, and he's dribbling, and you hear the gnomes woohoo 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 Schmelpy Lock, Gravity Falls reference, and then she's like, no, you never catch me. You definitely caught me. Wait, no. But please, I'll give you 5% of the profits. 15%, 10%, 11%, 11.5%. And now going over 11.5. So you better And the creature just closes the door. You see red. Ugh. And he's like, calm down, everyone. It's just red wax. And then didn't you see Polly and Hop Hop break Anne out? And you don't see Spriggan. Spriggan came back. Come on, let's go. And Hop Pop's like, take her to go. And I'm like, where does Sprig go? And then you see them melting Anne, and it's like, whew, all that work and didn't get the Skip Man. But the reason why Sprig was gone, he grabbed the Skip Man. And he said, oh, thank you, dude. Thank you. And the curator, I forgot to mention this. Sorry, a little bit tired. But the curator say, oh, I got the Skip Man from Newtopia. I got a bunch of artifacts from Newtopia. And she said, oh, Newtopia, of course. So we were already heading to Newtopia, but she's like, we're on the right track. So imagine the Skip Man's from somewhere else, and he's like, forget Newtopia, we're going somewhere else. Like, wow. But it's good to know we're on the right track, But we're going to the same place. But he's like, and Hop, I was like, you know what else is on the right track? You not jumping into situations, being reckless, and jumping without us. And Paul's like, I'm tired of facing my fears, Anne. And Anne's like, yeah, I know. I shouldn't have gone alone. I should listen to you guys. We make a good team. And Hop Pop's like, well, the important thing is that we're all okay. And then and Sprig's like, yeah. And then Sprig's like, onward, family, to Newtopia. And that's a sign that Newtopia is going to be next episode. A little sneak peek, a little spoiler. Newtopia is going to be next episode. Or we're relatively close. And because why would Sprig say onward? Like, come on. You should have been saying that all episodes. But, a little joke. And it's like, hey, did you guys know that this thing has a laser? Well, bam. And then it burns Hop Pop's eye. And that's the end of the episode. I give this Habit episode, a 9.5, a 95%. So overall of episode 5, first half, Swamp and Sensibility, 95%. Second half, Wax Museum, 95%. Overall of episode 5, 95%. This was an A+. Fantastic episode. Just just a nitpick on just one nitpick, of both segments, but still fantastic. And I'm glad I'll be back with Amphibia. I'm glad I'm reviewing it again. I'm glad I'm going to be doing episode 6 on Friday, episode 7 and 8 hopefully Saturday, Sunday. So and I can't wait to go to Newtopia. Hopefully we see Marcy soon. Is it going to be this season? Is it not? Who knows? But everyone, hopefully you haven't been waiting too long for these episodes of Amphibia, and hopefully you enjoy them, because my season 1 Amphibia reviews are more popular than my season 2 ones. So since we're getting closer to Newtopia, maybe I might get more reviews, maybe. I don't know. But who knows? But everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment below. Don't forget to share the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the trailer reaction of Fantastic Beasts 3, The Secrets of Dumbledore, and also the review for that reaction, 2 separate videos. And I'll see you then. Bye.